Once again, we're going deep, and we're going to have to go through a lot of acid to get there. But a little acid has never stopped me before. We get to start with the bombs, so that's a nice touch. Then from here, it's just aimlessly wandering downwards until we find something interesting like this, plus a 10% money multiplier. Probably gonna need some acid resistance because my drill is getting eaten up very quickly, but we're still gonna make money while we're doing this. And another multiplier. And a big explodey. Well, the drill got blown up, but we did make $1,925. We're gonna drill the left side this time. Hopefully there's a little bit more valuables. At least here we can see what's around, not much. It's gonna be hard to get past all this acid. What's this thing? Can we drill you? I'm starting to get the feeling it really wasn't friendly. So I'm gonna try basically just going straight down away from that to hopefully hit the planet's core before the drill blows up. We're racing against the acid. Going to go around that. Gotta try and go through the weaker blocks. I keep choosing the wrong ones. Money multiplier also. You know what? I think as it works, I'm gonna need just a better drill to be able to get through this one. But I've drilled enough in some of these tiles that I can level them up, which increases their value by 50%. And then we've unlocked the drill garage. I've increased the power accidentally, but we have more drill power now. Acid resistance starts at $8,000, so we're gonna take a minute to get there. But we can at least explore some of the surrounding area with what little bit of money we have. So instead of the asteroids, we've got a chest full of coffee. For now, I'm just going to go back to what's pretty much my home world because I have a powered up drill, and this planet actually leveled up because I hit the core once already. Mostly I want the tiles that look like a bunch of gems here, and whatever else I find that's interesting, but there's not a lot interesting here except for extra health. But it shouldn't be that hard for us to hit the planet's core because this planet is pretty uneventful overall. We're just going to plow straight down. Are we going to make it? We did it. The more of these cores we hit, the more upgrades we're going to get, but we also make a lot of value heading down this far. I think the hardest part of any of this is going to be finding worthwhile things to drill. Dead site, a lifeless ball of dust. Yeah, we'll go ahead and drill there. Never mind, it won't even let me drill there, but we did find a research facility, and then this. This is a sand shard with fire +4, so it's less dangerous than the acid rock. But probably still enough to be pretty hard on my drill. Luckily we have dynamite to help us out. Then we're just going to plow straight down as quick as we can through all these different things. Double dynamite. Big explosion, moving on. We seem to last longer against the fire than we did against the acid, though still not super great, but we're going to grind up some money here. This one comes with a 10% multiplier, and that's actually pretty big. And we found a big cash multiplier, but we exploded before we got to drill into that. Definitely need a tougher drill, but that's exactly what I'm grinding up for right now, the ability to be able to actually mine things. It would also be cool to get a little more vision on this drill so I can see a little further out there because I'm drilling mostly blind. But since we're here, let's increase our acid resistance because I think the acid planet's going to be better. Then again, I can't yet because I also need 2 of whatever these things are. This seems to be directing me towards the core, which is very, very helpful. And I blew up, but I did make a bit of money. We're going to do it again, but headed more so straight for the core. Almost there. I think I'm gonna make it, yep. With 2 HP left, we got another core. And because we got 3 cores in total now, we get this area, which is like a skill tree, so our drill HP is plus 10% now. And then with the next 2, I can increase my headquarters size. Eventually, it looks like there's probably some pretty good upgrades, but we're gonna need a lot of cores. I guess for now, I'm mostly just gonna keep exploring till I find something I can actually mine for now. Crew contract. I need 50 of these and 20 of these, which I guess is already done. So now I get her. Plus a fresh comet, which only has ice +2, so I'll probably actually be able to mine this and get some valuables along the way. There's a lot of valuables here. This is going to be a valuable little comet. This looks fun. What is this big thing? Giant bonus chest full of broccoli and green potions.
What the heck is that?
Who puts broccoli on pizza?
And I think we're getting closer to the core because we got 32 out of 45 kilometers. That's a start. Here's a big cash multiplier. Times 5 if I was reading that correctly, so we're just going to get all the valuables we can for the rest of this one. $2,500 for that single one. Let's go back to the map and find somewhere else because we really need to find some resistance for my poor drill. I have in this area found a giant's plum, which doesn't look like it has anything dangerous, so this might be a good fit for us. So far nothing seems too dangerous. As long as we can make it to the planet's core, we'll be in good shape. But I should probably stay away from whatever that thing was. This is also fairly hard drilling. Also, I've leveled up my 2 workers so far, so drill HP +5, and then him's going to give us drill power 5. Though maybe I should use Tusk because he actually has a lot of fire resistance. Testing out the fire resistance, which is slightly better, that also helped elemental resistance up. Though I think we're still about to explode just because this planet is a bit much for our little drill right now. But I did also notice a star over here in the darkness, so we're gonna head towards that because that's probably something helpful. The bulb. Acid +1, which isn't that bad. At least I think that's not that bad. We'll find out pretty soon. So far so good. There's a multiplier and we're about halfway to the core. Plus we're gonna get a big money multiplier here. And we're gonna avoid the big worm, but that's also gonna help us get down deeper. One more core. And they gave me a few items. New core located, gravity increase, depth increase. So I'm going to try this planet again at level 2 and hopefully we're able to make it there. Okay, it definitely gets a lot harder, a lot quicker because I made it halfway there this time. So we're going to drill around, hopefully finding something better. We got some feathers and a crew contract apparently. We still need a few more items. I might actually make it to the bottom of the ice planet right now because I don't have too much further to go and my health has actually been pretty agreeable. So there's another core for us to work with. And by mining enough of these different things, I've now unlocked a new room for my headquarters. So we're going to build one of those for $1,750. That should mean I could put more people in here once I unlock more people. But for now, I guess we get to add him. Plus we unlocked a new guy who's going to give me more drill power, more HP, critical strike, and acid resistance. So now I have lots of fire resistance so we can mine the sand and some other good ones. So let's go back to the sand shard for now because we have 14 fire resistance and here there's fire +4. That's an advantage of 10 for those of you that are bad at math. Plus the extra HP to the drill should make a difference in itself. Kind of sucks on being followed by that thing, but we're going to go get sidetracked by every piece of treasure we see. I think this would increase my elemental resistance anyway, so that's only going to help us out. Now, if I hadn't got distracted, I think we would have made it because we were 4 kilometers away from the core. This time I'm going to try to be less distracted, except when it comes to money. Might actually make it this time as long as I stop mining extra blocks along the way because there's the core. So we got a bunch of core fragments from that because it's a bigger planet. I'm going to be stupid and try it again just because, but this number here is actually my resistance, so I still have resistance, but the deeper I go, the less resistance I have, and obviously the more damage I take. But I will get distracted by a giant bonus chest, and that also drops us like 3 kilometers down. So now the heat is just actively taking my health away because we're at minus 25 resistance. We're only 5 kilometers away from the bottom though. And I just accidentally clicked on what's called an auto earner. It says auto earner plus 500. We can get an extra 5% drill power, or we can get another auto earner. Let's take drill power for now, because we now have a drill power of 220. Found a comet called Dreed, which doesn't have much of anything going on, so that's some easy cores. At least I think it's some easy cores, but these blocks used to be a lot harder for me to mine at least, so that's a nice upgrade. What do you suppose this thing is? Okay, that's what it was. Research. Just about to the bottom, and I'm gonna die. I can see the core though, so as long as I don't get distracted and mine the right blocks, we'll be okay. Since my HP is going down much faster this time, I'm gonna go ahead and mine that. Then we're gonna blow ourselves up on whatever this is. We're so close, it's right below. We have also unlocked the stock market, so I can buy things like POW. Purchasing this item will instantly grant you 20 drill power. Yes, I will take one of those, and then we can invest in chests to increase their value. For 20,000, we can increase them by 2%. If I had more money, I would actually do that. I did just find a rather big looking moon. It's got ice plus 5, we gotta go 67 kilometers, so I don't think we're gonna be able to hit the bottom, but I do want to see what it is. Plus we need to mine a lot of these blocks just for upgrade purposes. And I'm not really going to take any particular strategy here. I'm just going to go straight down because these seem pretty easy to mine through right now. And there's also some health right there that I'm going to take. We're already at -3 for coldness, so that's not really good. I'm going to boost right now. And then, ooh, that's a good find too. We might actually, whoops, make it all the way to the bottom, but that cold is going to start to hurt us pretty badly. Nope, there's no way we're making it to the bottom now. But we did better than I thought. Kind of interesting what the bananas are as well. You find so many interesting things along the way, and I don't know what any of them are yet. Well, the frozen planet is still maybe a little bit out of my grasp, so we'll try the giant plum again. The last time we were here, our drill was much weaker. We didn't mean to grab that already, but I should be able to go a little bit deeper just because of my added power. Though I do still need to go down 60 kilometers, and that's pretty deep. We made it 44. I did just find a comet named Chisel. It's only 47 kilometers and fire plus 2, so we should be able to do that. And I feel like we're really tearing through these kind of blocks, with the exception of that one. In fact, we've hardly lost any health at all, and I really like whatever this room is. This was alarmingly easy to do. We made it with pretty much all of our health. And because that was so easy, we're just going to do it again, hopefully making it straight back down to the bottom. We're definitely going to make it. We even have a 0.4 multiplier, so we're making some money. So we'll probably get away with this one more time. Maybe not, we are 7 kilometers short. This time I have a bit of a different strategy. We're gonna go this far to where we're about balanced with our resistance, and then right up here there was not one but 2 healing things. So I'm at full health. We're gonna plow our way down and go back up to recover health when we need it, which is gonna be pretty soon because it's getting hot very quickly. We're gonna go back up. Then we're gonna ram our way into this guy. That puts me back to full health. And then misclicking aside, I'm gonna work through the weaker blocks all the way down to the bottom. It's getting pretty hot though. We're not going to make it because we're going to run out of health anyway. That's okay. I know where the upgrades are. We were 2 blocks away. But after that run, we definitely have some research complete, which is going to give me a new room. Then I'm going to use my 5 cores to increase our chest value by 10%. And then on the black market, we can buy the power up crate, which is the boost refill for 20%. Every time we drill through the chest, we get extra boost. And our walrus gets an upgrade, so we're getting extra 5 drill power out of that. Also didn't realize I could be buying upgrades for some of my rooms that are actually reasonably cheap. And now that I've basically run out of money, we're gonna mine whatever this is. Basically nothing, but we gotta go 65 kilometers down. Which might not be that hard if it's all just rock like this. Especially with the drill, with the upgrades that it currently has, we're chewing through this pretty quick. We've only got another 15 kilometers to go. And it's just that easy. So we're gonna do that again, but this time we need to go 78 kilometers down. Probably shouldn't take the boost away yet until I use some of it up. Now we can mine the boost. 20% back. And there's a health recharge station. So we're going to kind of go around the side of it and use it when we need it, which will be pretty soon. We made it down 60 kilometers before our health got low. So let's see what the recharge station does for us. Hopefully full health, and then we'll easily make it to the bottom. Well, it gave me almost full health, and that's good enough for me, especially considering I didn't really have any choice. There's not 1 but 2 20% healths. That's at least 40% extra health. So that should help us make it to the bottom, because otherwise I'm not sure we actually would have. There's another planet fully destroyed, plus a bunch of research, which is probably doing something helpful eventually. I just wasted a whole bunch of money looking for something interesting. Didn't find anything. Here's a research facility. We're going to try the acid planet again just for fun, because we might actually have the resistance now to get through this. Probably not though, we're not super deep and we're already at a -7 for resistance. But you don't know if you don't try. We might actually, we just about made it. We were so close. Unfortunately, we do have to rely on a little bit of luck here to find some of these health boosters along the way. Probably shouldn't have picked that one up yet, but
I'm too lazy to strategize.
that really sucks, because in that last one, if I had to mine like 1 less block or even 1 more efficient block somewhere along the way, we would have made it. Because even now it's going to be almost the same thing. We're so close, but so far. Going back to our base, we can add a sleeping quarter for 4,000. I assume that's going to add a whole bunch of different things. HP, power, and resistances. Then after all that research, all I need to do is finish 2 more of these and I get another room. Then 2 of my people get leveled up, so there's 5 HP and 5 drill power. So the power is up to almost 300 now with almost 1,000 HP. Plus some decent resistance, mostly in fire. So we're going to go back to a fire planet to try and mine it, because this is our best bet at mining to the 3rd core. This thing is asking me to drill it, so I'm going to oblige it. Not entirely sure what that did, but presumably something. Not going to make it, but with a few health pickups along the way, we probably could. I was really hoping the drill power would be able to carry me through this, but so far, not so much. It's definitely helping because we're moving very quick, but we need more drill power clearly. Think I might have found the health I need to drill through this. Oh, I probably wasted more health drilling these than I got back from it. I should have just gone straight down. This was a mistake. Yep, I would have made it had I just gone down. This time I've got a good chance because I made it way down deep before going back to collect some health. This looks like it's something that could help me. Full health. Okay, this might actually get us to the bottom now. That definitely helped. All the way to the bottom and still got about half our health. We got -30 fire resistance though. Also unlocked a comms room because of the extra crap we mined. And one of my drillers leveled up again, so we get an extra 3 fire resistance for it. And with all our cores, we get an extra 10% critical strike. So let's see if we can make it to the bottom of a few more of these annoying ones. I haven't been to these planets in a while, so it should be pretty easy to get down just based on drill power. Because the last time we were here, we didn't have this much power. Yep, before we couldn't make it to the bottom. There we did it with 1/3 of our health left and I wasn't even paying attention. After mining a boring planet for a while, I got enough experience to upgrade our core again. Which means we've got Slippery Pat, which comes with a 20% multiplier for cash. So we're definitely going to add him to the sleeping quarters, and that's going to do a lot for our drill stats, 350 power. Then we're going to spend $12,000 on a sleeping quarters upgrade. which gives us spare pillows. I'm not really sure if that actually makes a difference. I should pay attention to the stats. Oh, I see. Every room upgrade adds 10% to your global cash multiplier. So that's probably somewhat helpful because I really like cash. I'm also once again going to drill the acid planet just because we have more acid resistance now. That was definitely easier than I thought. We made it to the bottom of the acid planet for the first time with like 80% of our health. So we're going to try that again, though I'm less optimistic this time. Well, we got 64 to 78 kilometers, so I think we're going to need more resistance for that one. What we can do is spend a lot of money just exploring, hoping to find some easy stuff. Like whatever this is, the other. Radioactive 3, that sounds fun. Never seen one of these blocks before. We'll start collecting those. Health is dropping pretty quick already, so 65 kilometers might be a bit of a stretch. Okay, the radioactive planet killed us fairly quickly. We got 40 of the 65 kilometers, so that's not going to happen either. Pretty sure I can do the bulb level 3 though. That was pretty easy, and I even had a giant health upgrade up top if I needed it. That's going to be more cores, more upgrades. And that also means Dummy gets an upgrade, so there's an extra 3 ice resistance. And we're going to spend some of our new cores on an HQ size upgrade. Plus 500 for the auto earner, plus whatever this is, critical strike plus 10%. Then I'm going to add a comms room over here because it's going to add HP power, critical strike, plus some radiation resistance. And then also a boiler room because more stuff. So our drill is getting some good resistances, but almost 500 power now and 1000 HP. So let's try the Giant's Plum again. We still haven't got past level 1 here. So far so good. I think we're gonna make it, thanks in part to my extra drill power. We did it, but not by a ton. But we did earn $7,500 just for that single drill, and that was worth a lot of cores. In fact, 5 of them. So we're gonna try and do that again, but it's gonna be even harder. And I found another one of those rooms that I like. Though I think we're probably not going to make it to the bottom because my drill is just going to run out of health. 50 of the 72 kilometers. I think I just spent a bunch of money on an investment I found, but I got critical strike plus 50 if I'm reading that correctly. Critical strike 252. So let's put these fancy upgrades to work back here. This used to be a very tough planet for me. Now we can pretty much go through it, and this is on level 3, so as hard as it gets really. Well, some strategy is still going to be required. The bottom is right here. So if I'm less stupid this time, it'll work out okay. So we're just going to get past him and then keep on moving. Plus take a cash multiplier simply because I'm greedy. There's another health upgrade. Probably shouldn't be mining something like this because it's way too slow for this deep. Look at all the health right here. Wow, there's actually 4 of them. So that's gonna help me out. Plus extra elemental resistance. So I'm gonna mine about to there, and then we're gonna go grab some health and go back again if we need to later. So I'll take those 2 for now. I maybe should have gone a bit deeper first. I might have done this wrong, but I think we'll hit the bottom either way because that fire resistance is getting eaten up pretty quick. I think I picked up some health there too, actually, somehow. Just gotta keep on mining. There we go. We made it, but not by much. Wow, that was really close, but we did it. Only 3 cores. But thanks to all those upgrades, we actually managed to hit level 3 of this planet, so I'm proud.